Hey there, gang. It's the Grizz. It's been forever and ever. I said I'd promised I'd do this little video here for how to do the floating leaf attachment here. So this is what I use. It's just good old-fashioned. You can buy it at Home Depot or Rona, or I'm sure in the States at Lowe's or wherever you are. It's just some 1-inch galvanized. This is black because I painted it black. But it's just 1-inch threaded. Like it comes... this is hard to do with one hand. It comes with both ends threaded. They come, I think, 1 foot, 3 foot, 6 foot, I think they come. And then you can just cut them and adjust them how you want. But you can see that's how the end is there. And here's the other attachment. So what I do is I take, here's a 90, right? That's a 90. So then you have to have a drill press. Like if you try and, or somehow to secure your piece when you're drilling it, if you try and just hold that and drill it with a drill, you're going to have a problem because it's going to slip and twist and you're going to have a nightmare. So if you know somebody with a drill press, it makes life a lot easier when you're doing something like this. So all I've done is drilled a hole through on one end. Then you're going to take, I use this, it's the reinforced concrete reinforcement steel, galvanized as well. So, like I said, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So you're gonna, oops, hang on a sec. Sorry, oops. There we go. So you're gonna run it through there. Just run it through the center. And then, once it's on there, you're gonna bend it. I pre-bent it because I can't do it with one hand. So I pre-bent this one. So you're going to see it's going to look something like this when you're finished. So just imagine that's running through there. So then you're going to have these two pieces still going up. Sometimes I make them quite a bit longer depending on the size of the leaf. So then you're going to set that in the back of your leaf. So here's the bottom of your leaf. Set that in. And then the steel is going to run up the back side of your leaf. Okay, I'm going to take you outside in a minute. Even though it's raining, I'll take you outside and I'll show you on the back of one of my leaves outside. So that's going to run up, and that's what's going to give you the brace. If you just put this in like that, it's not going to be enough for concrete to grab onto there. So you're going to need this to really support it. If you're doing a huge leaf, I bump it up to, I drill my hole bigger, and I go to a much bigger gauge galvanized steel. If you've got a big beefy, like you've seen some of the big ones I do, they need a lot of support. So, and then what I have here is there's, like, it comes in a 90, right? There's 45s, there's all different kinds of size and shapes of attachments. So what happens is when you get outside and you're planting it in the ground and you want to hook your leaf up and it just doesn't look right the way it's sitting, if it's not tilted enough or too far back, you can play around by just adding pieces like a 45 with a short nub to sort of rearrange what your leaf will look like on the end. So I hope that's helped you out a bit. So now I'm just going to pause the vid and I'm going to go outside and I'll show you when that's done. Okay, hang on. Okay, well, I'm back. So here we go, and this is a big rhubarb leaf that's out here. I've got a few other ones out here too. I think I've shown it in other vids. So what's down here underneath the ground is a sauna tube. I think it's an 8-inch sauna tube under there. 8-inch, and it's probably 2.5, 3 feet down. I filled the bottom, say 6-8 inches with gravel. And then I put in a piece, I make an estimate of how high I want it to sit. You sort of measure up from the ground, sort of think where your leaf is going to sit. Pour your concrete, center your pole in there, like just brace it with a couple little pieces of 2x4 or a couple bricks on either side. Let it set up overnight. And then you come out, and here's the attachment. So here, hope this shows you a little bit better. So here's that 90 degree in here. So the steel is running here and it's running down the other back side over here like this and this down the channel to give it good support. And then you could see what's happened here is what I did, what I was saying to you. I had mounted it originally here and I didn't like it. I thought it was too low. So I just put another collar on with an extension to bring it up to height. Okay, so you can see that's the whole get up there. And there's the leaf, and you can see, like, when you stand in front of it, the pole is nearly invisible. That's why I painted black, so it doesn't stay shiny. And then once plants grow up around it, you'll never see it. It'll just be the leaf hanging in air there. So let's see another one out back here. Okay, so there you can see this one's just a straight in, but it's the same thing. You can see the little bit of the concrete. Down here is a base. And there, and it's pouring rain. But I hope that helps everybody out. I hope that, like this one here, I think this one is going up. I think the reinforcement steel is running up on this one from the 90 there. You can see the little nubby. Okay, so I hope that helps everybody out, and we'll catch you later.